Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play this game. Final Fantasy IX, another Series JG. So what I had to do off screen didn't take very long. And in fact, I'm glad I did it though, because I was, like, stripped everything off of Kita, and I was like, wait, what the hell am I doing? Like, in actuality, all we really needed to remove was an accessory that other people might need to learn from, and gave her a glass buckle instead. It's part of the advantage of... I'm not sure if it was stupid amounts of sped up off-screen chocobo hot and cold, or just doing the money-making trick with, you know, combining ingredients and selling them for more than it cost, which I only did like twice. But yeah, we've broken the game's economy, so none of that matters anymore. Which is why I can afford to do stuff like buy extra survival vests and just have them lying around. But anyway, yeah, Kina's got kind of garbage stats, and I think that's an actual, just like, not an observation I'm making, no one ever's made before, because, you know, I've tried to keep people equipped with stuff with their stats would go up as we leveled up, but broadly speaking, we haven't done power leveling. Like, we're at level 25, the level max is 100. I think Kina just has terrible base stats. Her strength stat, its strength stat, I think is worthless. I don't think strength means anything. Magic, probably some of the blue magic spells are affected by magic and some aren't. But, like, I think the luck stat, which is, like, kind of... it's hidden away in there somewhere. Actually, you know, somebody explain in the comments. I don't know exactly how Kina's stats work, but her magic is Kina's highest stat, and I think magic doesn't do very much for Kina. I don't even think it affects magic defense and magic evade. I think those just go up with equipment and just leveling up in general. The only ones I think you can really do anything about are speed, strength, magic, and spirit. I think speed and spirit both max at 50. Strength and magic, I think, max at 100, if I remember correctly from what I was reading. And we're really only going to have one character who is going to hit those fairly easily. But we'll see about the rest of this stuff. But yeah, even like a Vade, this is weird. Zidane, who has like the highest speed, and his whole thing is this little like monkey guy. But he's got the worst evade of anybody except for Kina. They're tied. Why do... see, you can't actually go up there and use this to see what those things do. But yeah, you'd think evade would be really high for Zen, and it isn't. These stats down there, I think there's a base stat, and I think there's also... I don't want to mess with it too much right now, but I think there is a base stat that does something. But then their gear, part of it's the gear. He's wearing pretty terrible gear, because I keep leather wrist and bandana on Zidane because I'm worried that he'll level up. And there's higher end stuff that, like, for whatever reason, glass armlet, bone wrist, mithril armlet, none of those do anything for you when you level up. Leather wrist, which is available very early in the game, gives you a little bit of boost to spirit when you level. And then he can't magic armlet, which he doesn't seem like he can wear anyway, for some reason, would give him a magic boost, but his magic doesn't seem to do it. Other than his, some of the spells he does when he's in his, like, you know, limit break, Dyne, whatever it's called, they probably are affected by magic. Alright, whatever, let's move on here. Oh, well, there she is. Hey. Mountain Path. What a great name for a location. Goobo.
Hurry, Mog, before we get caught.
Goobo.
What's wrong, Mog?
Goobo.
Well, wait, don't leave me here. Sigh, stuck on a branch. Betrayed by my own trusted Moogle. Is this how I meet my end?
Sweet mother of mercy, is this the end of little girl? I was going to say Little Rocco. I even thought of saying Lovable Ignatz, which would be a really obscure reference to, like, a King of the Fighters game. But when I decided on Little Rocco, I realized, oh, she's literally little girl. Sincerely, little girl.
Mog, I'm gonna haunt you if I die here. Oh, am I hallucinating? That person has no horn.
Well, you can't see my horn. Besides, I'm married.
He has a tail, though. Huh? Another person with no horn. Ah, help! Don't eat me, I won't taste good. It's true, I taste awful. I've eaten myself many times.
You heard her, Kina.
I see. Too bad. I kill you. But Moogle, that ran away. A very strange color.
Well, I mean, this little Moogle ball that comes out of its head was yellow instead of red.
I go find and eat it.
No, don't! I need him to get me off this branch.
Ah. Gotcha.
Also, Kina, why didn't you get you that treasure chest when we were up there?
That's... Thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Go to hell. I've already decided you're my rival.
You're not hurt?
I told you I'm okay. Don't treat me like a child, Tommy. I'm not a child, like that kid in blue.
But you don't look any older than me. Actually, you look smaller. I should pick on you.
Are you kidding? And I do have a name, you know.
But
you don't have to use it if you don't want to.
Her race is horned human. She is a 6-year-old female with right dominant hand. Say hello to, I'm assuming it's pronounced Eiko, as an Eiko pro. You gotta want it.
The name's Eiko. Shouldn't you introduce yourself before addressing a lady?
You introduce yourself first.
You got a problem?
I think she's staring at Dagger, not Vivi. I'm Dagger. I'm Dagger, and this is Vivi.
Yeah? What about you?
Me? I'm Zidane.
Zidane. Alright, I'll accept it.
So, Miss Eiko, bro, you gotta want it. Why did you steal from the village?
Because it was there. I was hungry.
Good point. You can't really beat that logic.
You sound just like Kina.
What the fuck? I can already tell by your appearance that you're a thief.
Well, yeah, but... Hey, did he really go chasing after that Moogle?
Oh no! He's gonna eat Mog.
I don't think Kina would eat a Moogle. I think Kina's just fucking with us when Kina outright said she was gonna eat a Moogle. Do you live nearby, Eiko?
It's Eiko. Yeah, beyond this path. I'm sure Mog went home after abandoning me.
Why don't we take her home?
Yes, yes.
Anything from my lovely wife. I was about to make a joke along those lines.
What the fuck, you're married? Oh, never mind. I guess I can hook up with Vivi.
Sorry, Vivi's also married.
You two are married? Holy shit!
Yep, we're newlyweds.
No, we're just friends.
You guys have very different ideas about what marriage is.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing.
I want to be your friend too, but I won't keep you in the friend zone if you know what I mean.
Alright then, let's go to our new friend's house.
And you can see that Vivi, Eiko has instantly joined us. You'll also notice that Eiko has more MPs, more HPs, and more attribute points than anyone else. I've been kind of looking forward to this, so I'm sort of interested in how this would go. So, I mean, we can... Oh, she's got gear on, so I guess we're not seeing her completely unadorned here. But, like, oh, interesting. So she's not as fast as Zidane. But do you remember how we went to all the trouble of giving... what's his name? The member of the Band of Thieves, Tantalus, who, like, I gave the pirate voice. He got leveled up to, like, 99 for no real reason. Well, the real reason was because I equipped him with the limited in its usefulness, but as good as I could get gear. And this is, I didn't discover any of this for myself. Heaven forbid. No, this is all stuff I learned from reading online. There is a bug in this game. They call it a bug. It's certainly not an intended thing you would take advantage of, but it doesn't feel like a bug either. It just feels like an exploit of something that was in the game. But, you had Cinna and a Blank and the guy whose name I refuse to remember, who's actually the important one for purposes of this trick. Each of them are connected stat-wise with a character who doesn't appear in the game. Because at the beginning of the game, your first 3 characters you get access to use are, or your first 4 rather, are, you get Zidane, you get access fairly early on to Vivi and to Steiner and to Dagger. But there's actually 3 other playable characters in the game. One of whom is the other character's name I just refuse to remember, the Rat Lady Dragoon. Now we've got an Eiko, and there is a final character. So there's a total of 7 playable characters, even though we can only use 4 at any given time. And you always have to have Zidane in the party. So it's basically Zidane and then like 3 sets of alternates. You can go with an all-female party if you want, other than Zidane, I guess. But there's also 3 members of this Tantalus theater/thievery group. And each one's stat growth when they level is connected to one character. And Cinna and Blank are connected to the Rat Lady Dragoon, whose name I just can't remember, and the other character who hasn't appeared yet. And the guy who I gave a pirate voice to, his stat growth was connected to Eiko. When he levels up, his permanent stat boosts are transferred over to Eiko. The other 2, Cinna and Blank, don't matter because there's no circumstance in the game where you can get meaningful level ups with them. Like, I think there's that one sequence where Blank can be made to fight an infinite army of those respawning plant enemies, but they'll overwhelm him eventually. There's no mechanic in game to make it so that he can like keep fighting them continuously and win. And there's no equipment that he's given that will make it beneficial to do so. You're not controlling his equipment at that point, if I remember right. Even if you are, you can't equip him with anything that's going to like boost spirit or speed or strength or magic meaningfully. So this is less impressive than I thought it would be now that I'm looking at it. But Eiko should have like pretty meager stats. Maybe a high magic score, and that would be about it. But instead, I'm surprised that I'm disappointed. I thought she'd be more powerful than she is. I'm not sure that I didn't do something wrong, because she's only got like a little bit more skill points than anyone else. Like the 30, her MP and HP is higher than anyone else's without any adjustment. But I thought she'd be doing better than she is. But she is, like, she's tied for magic with our best magic user. She's got better spirit than anyone else. Yeah, this didn't do as well as I thought it did. I'm wondering if I did something wrong. I was expecting her to be at a point where she would be capable of fully maxing out before the game is over. And you know what? Part of this is that I haven't been going for a super over-the-top, like, no level ups ever. Because you can get to this point in the game and have a level of, like, less than 10, I think. Which would mean that you only start getting levels when you've got like even better equipment to give to everybody. So, yeah, I think we're going to end up with a really powerful Eiko, but not like a stat maxed Eiko. And I'm underwhelmed. I thought this was going to be a more useful trick than it is. She's got better strength. She's got the same strength as Zidane, although he is wearing strength boosting gear probably. Her spirit and speed I thought would be out of range of anyone else, but instead she's at the same range as everyone else. Although, again, maybe it's because she's wearing crappy gear. So if she was wearing, well, I obviously have to give her stuff that will, teach her skills. She doesn't know any skills. Oh, duh, I know what it is. These two are wearing the Robe of Lords. Well, that's not giving him that much. It's giving him something, though. Reflect, null, and concentrate. Yeah, you know, I think I got fewer robes of lords than I thought I did. But she needs to get ability up as soon as possible, too. She can learn summon magic. Don't overthink that one, folks. Anyway, yeah, I'm a little underwhelmed, actually. Auto regen is pretty handy to have. But she will have, it's like she's supposed to have fairly weak physical stats because she's a 6-year-old girl or whatever. But no, she's, you can definitely see that her HP max and MP max is like out of alignment with where it ought to be. But that's about it. Like her other stats, I thought they'd be blowing everyone else out of the water. They're kind of like, eh. Oh, she does have, well no, she has ability up only because of her equipment. For right now, we can give her every skill that she's got, but that'll change once she gets more skills. We received a remedy. Okay. Bandana, magic armlet, and silk robe are the suggestions. There are low-level pieces in all 3 slots to teach your abilities, but we need ability out from the silk robe. Yep. Once she learns... Okay, there's... Yeah, they want me to grind with her and learn abilities, but I already feel like... Now I'm already feeling like, oh, we're at 25, we're already over-leveled. Yeah, the FAQ is getting really in-depth with how to level her up. But I'm looking here. I think we do want to get... actually, we do... She already know? Hold on one second. No, this is interesting. She learns summons from equipment, but she doesn't already know any. So we should have her... We should leave this thing that she already had alone. I do want to wander around in here and try to A, get these treasures. And B, we want to get into an encounter with her in the party. And there's a special something I've been advised to do that will give us a fun little scene. I don't know if it's fun, but it's just an optional scene that we can only get right about now. Funk Soul Brother. Hey! Terrestrial Rage. Hey, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, bitches. What is Fenrir, the wolf that destroys the world, attacking these guys who also appear to be wolves? Yogu Burkut. Hey, Jagger, was that Nightolon? Eiko could use summon magic too. I guess that's it. Never mind, that wasn't quite as impressive as I thought it might be. And no one interrogates that. There's no follow-up. So it's like, yep, I guess she can use summon magic too. That's cool. It really seems like I should be able to climb up there. Trying to get that treasure chest that we clearly saw, No, Ochu's. Probably just kill this thing. Stealing is fine, but auto regen is nice. That is a spell to get on everybody eventually. As long as you have immunity to anything that can make you undead. I don't remember if that game has that as a status ailment. But haste plus regen in this game is like you're getting health back every turn, and you're getting it back pretty frequently. Well, not every turn. It's like even more often than every turn, I think. I was just wondering if we can eat this thing for blue magic, but we don't have Keen in the party right now, so no. Woo, woo, woo. She learned clear-headed. I think we do want float reasonably soon, actually. Alright, I'll let her finish learning those two. Both of them are just decked out to level shit up. It's only Vivi I need to keep an eye out for. Alright, well, so we might not get to the next bit of plot in this video after all. Because I do want to explore, but I guess I got the detailed directions here on what to do. Hold on. Head back to the cliff where Eiko was hanging around and climb the nearby vantage to get the remedy. Follow the route the other way to find a weird dispenser machine. What? Oh. Redstone is set into the stone. There's an Oglop. There's an Oglop trading quest. Well, we can get a redstone from the dispenser. But I was supposed to have already gotten a blue stone, so let's do that. There's some kind of Oglop catching quest, which apparently the fact is suggesting don't bother, the reward sucks. And like, whereas I'm kind of like, yeah, but I generally show these things off. Anyway, here's the blue stone quest. Oop. So we got a bunch of mages and one thief. If this was Final Fantasy 1, this would be the worst party possible. I mean, other than 4 thieves. Did you know that in the original Final Fantasy, thieves didn't work? Like, the point of thieves was that they had a high rate of being able to escape from combat, but whatever the coding was that was supposed to make that work, it didn't work. Are you unvanishing yourself? No, you're vanishing him. I'm not sure if that one can miss. That's why I'm trying it out here. I mean, I could just use magic with Vivi and finish this. That's what I probably have to do now. Because they're being a little... Oh, never mind. White wore... Vanish wore off, like, immediately. I should make Dagger use a summon and see if Eiko is, like, blown away that Dagger can do summons. But anyway, part of the thing about Eiko that I've, you know, kind of read while re-equating myself with the game before starting Let's Play is that she is better, like, from a gameplay perspective. Forget about story and whatever, you know, personal preference and what people like about characters. Eiko is just better than Dagger. Like, learns all the same stuff. I guess their summons are different. But, like, learns all the same spells and shit, and is just better than Dagger. Alright, Eiko doesn't give a fuck that Dagger can summon, so, I guess we'll move on. Lucky 7. You are learning Annoy. So we'll keep you with the same spell. We came over here already, right? Yeah. We can also go back to Kondo Petty for, now that Eiko's in our party, they won't recognize her and not give us any trouble. So we can go stay at the inn if we want to. Yeah, no one recognizes the fact that, Howdy-ho, what can I do for you? I guess this isn't the inn after all. I want milk. Male pattern Koopa. But yeah, so I don't feel like this was, I didn't make rapid progress in this session, but we did get Eiko, the second to last playable character. I'm a little underwhelmed by Eiko's stats. I thought she was going to be thoroughly broken from jump, but in fact, if you are really careful to avoid leveling anybody up until you get to that sequence where you can use the guy with the blood sword and just grind with him while Steiner and Dagger are dead, you can have an Eiko who's about as powerful as she is now, but with like 90 plus levels left to gain. Which, you know, and even now, it's like she gets 75 levels left to gain. Like if I power level off screen once we've got the best gear in the game, we can have really high stats when we go against the super bosses if we so choose. But I will say, I thought Eiko's stats were going to really be way above everyone else's when we got her, which I would have found amusing. It's like,
Hi, I'm cute little girl. I have the strength stat higher than your best warrior. You know, spirit, which is kind of defense, is better than anyone you've got.
like, I thought we might have that, and we kind of don't. But she is way more physically powerful than she should be. And we'll be seeing more of her in future videos. Thanks for watching, guys.